Why do grocery coriander seeds fail to germinate while nursery seeds germinate? It was not like that decades back. Even grocery coriander seeds used to germinate very well. The reason grocery store coriander seeds rarely sprout anymore comes down to how the spice industry has modernized over the last couple of decades. Decades ago, grocery spices were often locally sourced, sun dried, and quickly moved to the market, leaving the plant embryo inside alive. Today, commercially packaged spices are processed strictly as quote unquote dead food products to prioritize shelf life and food safety. Here is exactly what happens to grocery coriander before it reaches the shelf. Irradiation and sterilization. This is the single biggest factor. To prevent outbreaks of foodborne illnesses like Salmonella or E. coli and to kill off weevils and insect eggs, most commercial spice companies now treat their products with gamma irradiation or ethylene oxide gas. While this makes the spice completely safe to store in a pantry for years, it destroys the DNA of both pathogens and the delicate plant embryo inside the seed. High heat kiln drying. Historically, coriander was sun dried at ambient temperatures. Today, massive commercial operations use industrial kilns to dry the seeds rapidly and prevent mold during storage. If the drying temperatures exceed 105 degrees Fahrenheit, that is 40 degrees centigrade, the heat essentially cooks the embryo, permanently destroying its viability. Extended supply chains. Seed viability drops significantly with age and improper storage. Nursery seeds are stored in climate controlled environments specifically to preserve life. Conversely, grocery spices often sit in hot shipping containers, massive warehouses, and store shelves for long periods before you buy them. Even if a seed wasn't sterilized, the prolonged exposure to fluctuating heat and humidity would eventually kill it. Mechanical polishing. What we call a coriander seed is biologically a schizocarp, a small dried fruit that actually contains two true seeds inside. Modern bulk processing, tumbling and polishing can crack this protective outer casing just enough to damage the embryos, even if the sphere looks old to the naked eye. Why nursery seeds still work? Seeds sold by agricultural nurseries are handled entirely differently. They are harvested at peak maturity specifically for growing. Air dried at low, strictly monitored temperatures, never irradiated or sterilized, often dusted with a mild fungicide to prevent them from rotting in damp soil, which is why planting seeds should never be eaten.